Hey, y'all.
I was wondering who's going to talk first. Ooh, putting held up my.
What are you eating now? This is what this has become the come late night eat with Tina stream.
It's candy corn chocolate bar.
That's just a way to mess up chocolate.
Don't knock it till you try it. I'm just saying.
Not a candy corn fan.
I am. I also have candy corn. I can go get that too if you'd like.
I'm good. What you up to, Tina?
I'm eating candy corn chocolate bar. What you up to, Chris?
I'm eating Cheetos bag of bones.
Is it really cheesy? Is it spicy? Oh, it's cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar.
Does it taste like beaver?
No, I've never had. Now I'm by myself. Great co-host. It tastes like those cinnamon twists you get at Taco Bell. I'll bail myself out that way.
I got this at Walmart to answer someone's question.
That's right, Tim Ripple, and away we go. And away, and so it begins. I told her before we even started, she was eating, and I said, "You want me to give you time to finish?" She said, "No, I'll finish during the intro." I said, "You said that last week, and then we talked about chicken for the next 45 minutes. Here we are talking about that word that she said." So
I'm good. I'm sorry. Whew.
I'm going to welcome in the chat before we hear anywhere else down the road.
Okay.
Sorry I'm late, by the way. It's been a day. It's been a week. I'll go that way. It's been a week, and so wasn't sure I was going to make it at all, but here we are.
Tim.
Oh, I think that's Stacy. We need to ask about that. Um, so welcome in. Since Tina's eating, I guess I'm the one waving. Monorail Molly, Rockin' Robin, what's up, Glenn? Good to see you. Gigi, welcome in. Mike Eddie MSC, Stacy Rogers, as I said. Christina Hickman, hello, welcome in. Teresa Martin, Debbie Burnfield. We got Marguerite Nagy, Disney's Adventures, welcome in. Sebastian the Crab, good to see you. Joy S, hey Joy, good to see you. And we're scrolling. And we're down to Debbie Burnfield. Welcome in, Debbie. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Captain Akron, Ryan, how you doing? Good to see you. Movie Manny and Nick, welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Tim Rimple, as we said, hello. And there's a lot of chat. AAA Sparkles, what's up, AAA? Hey, Dorian Jones, hey, good evening. How you doing, Cody's mom? Catherine Wilby, welcome in. Good to see you. And we're good. I think we're caught up. Maybe. Yeah. Here we go. Drew in the moment. What's up, Drew? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Rod Priester. Hey, Rod.
Hello.
I have a. I hope some other people will pop in later. I do have a question for people in the chat, and maybe for Tina. Yeah. I'm looking to book a reservation for dining at the Magic Kingdom. And I'm looking for somewhere other than Liberty Tree. Because I've got Liberty Tree later in the week. So I'm looking for something else. So I'm conflicted because the only other place that I've eaten that's not quick service is Tony's Town Square. And it was good several years ago. But I'm interested to know where everyone else would suggest. Because I looked at Skipper's Canteen today, and I looked at the Diamond Horseshoe, and yeah, what would everybody recommend? That's what I'd like to know.
I recommend the Cinderella's Royal Table, but it's very expensive. So if you want something inexpensive, I've never been to the Crystal Palace. I've been to Tony's, I think. That's the only restaurant that's over on Main Street, right? That's at the beginning.
Yeah, and then there's the Palace or what that's
Crystal
right
Palace.
there on Main Street. No, there's the other place right there across from Tony's. I mean, from Casey's Corner.
Is that the Plaza or something like that?
The Plaza. That was it. The Plaza.
Yeah, I've been to Tony's. I don't remember it. 2008, so it wasn't that memorable.
Welcome in, Happy's Haunt. Angela Minter, welcome in. Good to see you, Angela. Connie Rathman, welcome in. Good to see you. And Tina, the other Tina. Tina says Skipper's Canteen. And Dan, Disney Worlders, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Skipper Cantina.
Skipper Cantina. Stacy says the Plaza. Dan says Tony's. I liked Tony's the time we ate there. Drew says the Starlight Cafe called Sunny Eclipses. Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
We usually eat there quick service. So we usually eat there or over at Pinocchio's Village House or whatever right there beside Small World.
Yeah.
But like I said, there was all those other ones. I've never tried really any of the other ones. Do you like Winnie the Pooh and Friends? Then Christopher. Yeah, I did that with the kids. Their first trip to Disney World, we did that for breakfast, and it was really good. Yeah, it's all right, Mike. Welcome in anyway. Glad to have you. We're not going to talk about this all night. It was just something that was on my mind because I was looking at it or thinking about it earlier today.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tina says the Crystal Palace is beautiful, but food is me.
Oh,
Same
I
with
had
Crystal
the
Palace.
I had the
Plaza,
best. Oh, sorry, you weren't done.
Plaza is good, but not anything spectacular. That's what the menu kind of looked like burgers and stuff.
Mm,
So I don't know. What were you saying, Tina?
I forgot. Oh, I had the best breakfast at Cinderella's royal table. It was the beef tenderloin, and it melted in your mouth with the egg, some kind of egg, poached egg or something with hollandaise sauce, and it was to die for. My favorite breakfast anywhere.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't remember what Jason got because I was way too self-involved in my own plate. So it was good.
I I don't know anything about Be Our Guest. Like I haven't even heard of what all of their menu is like. Um, yeah, okay, it's a good. May not need a reservation for that one. Uh, yeah. Hey, dear.
Hey, Katrina.
Welcome in. Joy says Skipper Canteen has great food and awesome things to look at, and the waitresses are always fun, full of fun puns. That sounds like
Yeah,
something that somebody that talks about Botox a lot might like.
she could probably run that place.
Hey, Michelle the Quilter, welcome in. Um,
No,
what happened?
I left him on all night, and now he's not as bright.
Oh no.
What kind of
Which
battery?
one? Oh, yeah,
Pascal. Now I need to give him a new battery.
new battery.
What kind of battery does he pick?
Tina says, Be Our Guest is Pricks Fix menu. Good, very good, but pricey. Okay.
What's a Prix Fix menu?
I don't know. Yes, Stacy, that new channel, Botox Magic. Mickey's
Three.
Magic Botox or something.
Okay, they're
Prefix.
1.5 volts. I gotta write that down. 1.5 volts. Put it on my shopping list. Volt. Round batteries. Seriously?
Sorry. Just want to make sure we got that battery important
Uh huh.
information down.
Uh huh. It's
Um,
very important.
very important.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So welcome in Garrett, Monarch Moments. What's up, buddy? Good to see
Hi,
you.
Garrett.
Button. Um, it's been a crazy week, Tina.
Gotta put batteries in that one. It's been a crazy week.
It's been a
Yeah.
crazy 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still a little crazy. So I will say I had to take my dad to the ER Wednesday night, and they admitted him, but he finally got a room Friday evening because the hospital was apparently full. But still there and still dealing with some issues. So yeah, that's kind of thrown my week a little wacky. So I apologize for being late tonight. But here we are. So that's what's been up with me. Um, so um, yeah, yes, Stacy.
Oh,
Yeah. So we took him in Wednesday. They admitted him Wednesday night, and he stayed in the ER until Thursday. I mean Friday. Friday late afternoon. Yeah. So
but he's
thanks
comfy now,
everybody.
right?
I'm sorry.
He's comfy now, right?
Yes, they have a room now, and he's allowed one visitor a day. So my mom is pretty much staying there. Um, so yeah, didn't mean to. Just wanted to let everybody know. So why I wasn't around a whole lot this week, and then late tonight. Been running around running errands and all today, trying to catch up. So there you go.
Or
I appreciate it, everybody. I appreciate the prayers very much. So
buttons.
yeah, there you go. Carlos won't be with us tonight. I think he was spending the
Busy with
evening
his
with the
Minnie Mouse.
yeah
Yeah.
and the grandbaby.
Oh, okay. She's more fun than Minnie Mouse, so
Yeah.
we'll give him that.
So um yep. So yeah, Stacy says she thought it was bad when her father-in-law went in on Tuesday around 5 and didn't get in the room until Wednesday around 2. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
They kept telling us that basically the hospital was full. So yep. Gotta love
Well,
pandemic.
yeah. Then the thing with that is, because I'm seeing nurses everywhere on social media posting the fact that it's not the fact that they don't have beds as much as it is they're out of workers.
That was the other problem. They
It
were having
stinks.
staffing issues.
Yeah.
They, in fact, one day they moved him to a really nice room, still in the ER, but it was a full room. And then that evening they moved him back to the little room in the ER because they didn't have staffing for the night to support the two areas. So, but the other, now that we're on sort of this type subject, the other thing I will say, I live in a small town.
Mhm.
Yeah, small town. Um, and with everything going on, don't really get to go to what I call town, but it's really more like the city here, well, our city. For most of you people that live around big cities, it's anyway. Um, I went today and I passed by Tina. I went today and passed several car dealerships, and it blows my mind that there are no new cars on car dealerships.
Wait, what?
We have like no new cars really around at any of our dealerships. I passed a Chevrolet dealership, a Buick GMC Cadillac dealership, a Ford dealership, a Honda,
Oh, wow.
a Subaru, and a Mazda dealership. And I would say the most that any of them had was probably 20 new cars.
Wow. Well, I wonder if it's because it's hard to get shipping for vehicles. Or I know a lot of them are phasing out gas run cars. They're not making any new gas operated cars. Everything's now going to be, and I don't know what the details are, but apparently electric vehicles.
Yeah. There is a so the computer. Hey, Brittany, welcome in. I don't know if I said hello earlier, but welcome in. There is issues with getting the parts. computer parts, all that sort of fun stuff. Garrett, you're right. Yep, parts and supply chains have been down. Um, but it just blows my mind. I mean, the Chevrolet dealership had three new vehicles, and Tina,
Yeah.
can you come on for a minute, please? I need to take a phone call.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'll be right back, everybody. Sorry.
Okay. So this is the Tina takeover. There's something in my eye, so you're all just gonna sit here and watch me try to freaking get this irritating particle out of my eye. I could try to ignore it, but if my start going cross-eyed, you know I. Yeah, they're having a hard time getting computer chips and components. Yeah, I feel like so. I think it's the same thing with a lot of groceries. What in the world is happening right now? A lot of groceries too. It's taking weeks for things to come in. Um, seriously, somebody come on and fix this. It's irritating me. But yeah, you can get it, Tina. I'm trying. It is irritating the heck out of me.
So sorry. So
That's
sorry.
okay. All right, now let me. Here.
Yeah. Apparently, this is tag. This is a tag stream, and now it's my turn.
You're.
Yeah. Next game we're gonna play Duck Duck Goose. So.
Ow!
Duck.
Look at this. Look at you little peach. It was. Hi. Yeah.
Katrina says they went to look at cars last week at a dealership, wanted $7,000 over the asking price for the car. Wow.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. No.
Wow.
Get a used, banged up job.
Yeah. We so yeah, the Chevrolet dealership had like 3 new trucks on it. The Honda dealership, and I used to have a Honda. I bought a Honda a few years ago before I had to trade for the van for Dad. They always kept nice stocked lot. They might have had 4 new Hondas on that entire parking lot. It was the Ford dealership had several trucks, but that was it. And it was weird. I'm a car guy. I'll look at any kind of car and just stop and look for the fun of it. But that kind of blew my mind.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. I think the used car prices are going up because of the shortage as well.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
And yes, Tina, she had a peach in her eye.
Yeah, well, it's something, all right.
What's up, Phantasmic Chronicles? Good to see you, Tony. Hope you're doing well.
Tony had a great stream earlier.
Yeah, I was hoping to check that out, and with everything. Yeah.
Yeah. He was raising money for a kid.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know. I've been saying it all night, and now I'm blinking on it. But, anyways, a kid alone, a kid afresh, a kid turkey. I don't know. I forget.
So yeah, Angela says she would do that too, but she'd get in trouble just looking. I do that, but I love
Kid
looking
again.
at cars and what?
A kid again. Not
Kid
alone,
again.
not a fresh, not a turkey. Again.
So yeah. Oh, Jonathan Chong put it, and Tina.
Yep.
So yeah, fun times. Christina Hickman says we got lucky on the pre-owned truck we just got. It was good. Yeah, I was. I have some friends that own a used car dealership, and I'll pull up their site every once in a while just to see what they got. And yeah, their stock was running a little low and looked a little more pricey than usual for me as well. So it's just weird. So, anywho,
Maybe I won't make Jason get rid of those other cars that are sitting on my property.
maybe if he sold them, he might actually get something out of them, Tina. You
I've
might
had
could
people
buy like 2 Christmas party tickets.
probably get away with 3 or 4 actually, because I've had
See?
people knock on my door wanting the cars for car parts, and he's like, "Nope," and I'm like, "Just take them off my
Hey,
property."
Mar. Good to see you, Mar.
Come on.
Um, yeah. Katrina says the gas back and forth is a kid. Yeah. Um,
I could say a few things, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut so I don't make you lose feeling.
just bought my CRV. It was hard to do any dealing with the dealership because they couldn't keep them on. Yeah. I would think that would play into it a little bit too. My brother is a Corvette fan and went to look at Corvettes about a month ago, and he came back and he's like, "There are none," and I was like, "That's weird. Are you sure you went to the dealership?" And after today, yeah, I can. Okay, so
Yeah, Tiana, you probably are thinking the same thing. So while we're on the subject of cars, I'm curious, what is your dream car?
what is my well? I have different dream cars, Tina. There's the dream car for just me, and then there's the dream car for like the family.
For just you?
The dream car for just me. Um, I go back and forth. So my oldest brother brought me and my younger brother up to be Corvette people. So yes, there's always the top of the rung is the Chevrolet Corvette Z06. Um, but I'm also a huge fan of the Chevrolet Suburban or Chevrolet Tahoe Blazer, preferably from the early 80s. I love a square body
Nice.
big truck. So, yeah. Yep. Christina Hickman says hers is a Land Rover.
Nice.
Nick says Corvette for him. Tim Ripple, that's a good one. 69 Dodge Charger.
My father-in-law has a 71. I think it's a 71 GTO.
Mm-hmm.
And he only takes it out when the weather's nice, and he does his morning drives just around the country roads and comes back home, puts it back in the garage. Up on it, it's got like a car lift thing so that nobody touches it, puts the cover over it, it keeps it in mint condition. And he worked hard on that.
65 Mustang, 65 Cobras, yeah.
One. Mine's a Mustang too.
Ford GT40, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Tim says he has a 70 Michelle Dozer. That's a good looking car.
Yeah, I still need pictures of that car, Tim, with preferably you looking cool, leaning on it, like, because that's what I always picture people in that car, like posing next to the car, like with the sunglasses on.
Dan says he wants a DeLorean with a working flux capacitor.
Oh my gosh, I have a story about a flux capacitor.
Ooh, Joy wants a Lexus IS 500.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
That's really fancy.
The GT40 is the new version of that Ford GT is pretty slick looking. Um, yeah, we're car people, big car people. I used to have a silver Dodge Charger RT, and I drove back and forth to work. When I was driving to work, it was about an hour away. But I would get on the interstate in my silver Dodge Charger, and I would get in the middle lane, and it would just clear. People would get out of my way because the state troopers drew the exact same car, and you couldn't tell if I was a cop or not from the front. Everybody would just get out of my. It made driving to work so easy.
That's awesome. Jason, one of the cars we have on our property is a white Ford.
Crown Vic.
Nope. Marquis, Grand Marquis.
Yeah.
And it was the same with him, even though it's not a Crown Vic. People would still mistake his car for a cop car, undercover cop car, and they would literally spread out and move away from him, get out of his lane.
Yeah.
I witnessed it firsthand. I was like, why are they all moving away from you? And he's like, they think I'm a cop car. And I was like, oh, that's convenient.
If I was running late for work, I would flip down the passenger sun visor so it would look like there was a light up there, and then they would really get out of the way. And yeah, I loved that car. It was not good on gas mileage because it was an RT and a Hemi, and I like to put my foot in it a good bit. But yes, it was so fun to drive.
Yeah, Tim, I can see that, but you're not in it is right. Change
that. Katie Mack says she loved Jeep Grand Wagoneers. Yeah, those are cool.
Holy cow, it's a sweet car.
Movie Mania Nick says his first car was a 1984 Grand Marquis.
Nice.
Jason, what was your first car, Tina?
I didn't drive until 2017.
Really?
Yes. I did not have my license until I moved out here in the sticks, because you need your license to go places. And the car I drove was the car that I have right now. It's a Honda CRV gray with stickers in the window, because every time
Those kids.
Yeah, we go to the doctors and
like that one.
up, like this one. I'll be right back.
So, my first car was a 1986 Pontiac Firebird, candy apple red. Loved that car. Drove it into the ground. I drove that car all through college. By the time I was out of college, it was ready for retirement. But man, I loved that thing. Joey says I had a 1984 K car. That's cool. Stacy said my first car was a 79 Pontiac Trans Am, white with the red. Oh, the red bird. You had a chicken. Oh, that's cool. Doreen. Datsun 210 hatchback, baby blue. There you go. 63 Volkswagen Beetle. I had a friend that had a 60s Bug, and that thing was fun. Those cars are fun. Debbie Burnfield, her first car was a 79 Honda Civic. Those cars lasted forever. Patrick had a 61 Buick Invicta. Those, yeah, tanks.
Check.
Yep, there you are.
What the heck? It was all acting up on me for some strange reason.
Angela Minters was a 92 Chevy Cavalier.
Wow.
So I once had a white Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. It was whited out with even had white wheels and red interior, and that was what I picked my wife up in. She dug the car.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jason picked me up on our first date in the white Grand Marquis. My first thought was, "Ooh, he got money." Not that I was after that, because I wasn't. But that was my first thought. Was like, "Holy cow, this is not a cheap car."
Hi, Bill. Welcome in.
Hey, and so I was very impressed. And then we started dating, and I realized we were both interesting.
My so growing up, my two brothers were much older than me. One of them was there were four of us boys. I was the third. Um, my two older brothers had cars and all, and I was still, 6, 7 years old. They ran paper routes, and they had a Vega, little hatchback Vega, and I would ride in the back seat while they delivered newspapers, and they had an 8-track player, and we would jam out to Boston and Journey and Styx, and yeah, those were fun days.
Do you remember the cars? The windows. If it was a coupe, wasn't a sedan. They had on the one triangular part of the window, I think, or something like that, had like stripes, darkened stripes going across. I think it was a Pontiac, if my memory serves me correctly. That's the first car I ever remember driving in with my uncle, and I think it was the Pontiac.
I don't remember that. On the back window?
Side windows, the back of the side windows. So like, hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. Dan's first car was an 82 Plymouth Horizon. Happy's Haunt first car was an 85 Oldsmobile Calais. Nice.
Yes, I think this is it.
Nick also had a 97 Pontiac Bonneville, a 99 Grand Am, a Chevy Cobalt,
Yeah,
and now drives a Malibu. Cool.
what's a Malibu?
A Chevy Malibu. New ones are nice.
I don't know why. I love learning what kind of cars people drive. I tell a lot about a person by the car they drive.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where this stream's going tonight. So I'm going to tell some car stories, Tina.
Okay.
When I was in high school,
Yep.
before I got my Firebird, I drove a Suburban. It was a 78 Suburban. It was a steel tank, 4x4, and yeah, there was nothing putting a scratch on that Suburban. It was huge, and it was going. Then one day I was leaving school, and our parking lot, as we left out, it was the year I was a senior. There were no real lines on it. I mean, everybody would come in one half, and you'd exit the other half. And so one day I was leaving school. I went to turn right, and I had my buddy with me. I was taking him home. And as I turned right, there was it felt like somebody had kind of pulled the rug out from under me. And I looked at my buddy and I was like, what was that? He's like, I don't know. And so I pulled over on the sidewalk just to walk around and look. I didn't know it at the time, but a friend in a little Oldsmobile had pulled up beside me, and I drove over the front of his car. Pulled the entire bumper off of that Oldsmobile and just destroyed it. And all that it had done to my Suburban was it had running boards, and the front guard for the running board was a little section about like that had curled back just a little bit. So yeah. My younger brother drove that Suburban for a while. He actually got into it with a tractor trailer one day, and it put a small little dent in the one of the rear view mirrors, and that was it. So that thing was indestructible. I love that Suburban.
I gotta tell Jason we're discussing cars. It might get him on here.
There we go. I thought he was in the bed.
He's in the tub.
Oh, Stacy sent me a picture of her Firebird. Can I show this, Stacy? Save that. Let me know if I can show the picture, Stacy. Oh, she says, "Yep, cool." Here is.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stacy and
Oh,
her Pontiac Firebird Trans Am.
nice.
Trans Am, and then oh yeah, here's the.
Wow. That's a
That's
sweet ride.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah. Jonathan Chong, I just saw that. I did 22nd Ford's on track doing a return. New Ford GT40. That's cool. I'll watch that. That's cool. So yeah, that happened. We were here's another story for you. Before I was driving, our first Suburban my parents had, we used to pull a camper. We had a camper that we would take to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
My parents had just bought this nice 28-foot camper, and we had a Suburban that we'd pull it in, and my mom and dad and me and my younger brother were going to the beach for the week, and we got about halfway there, down to about Darlington actually, and a tractor trailer came by and literally blew us off the road. It rolled the camper into the middle of the interstate, and we landed on the upside down in the Suburban.
What?
My mom kept yelling, "I can't get down, I can't get down," because of her seatbelt.
Yeah.
And my dad reached up and undid her seatbelt, and she fell to the ground, and she said, "I'm down, I'm down." So,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
My little brother had fingerprints bruised in his arm. Apparently, I reached over and grabbed him during the wreck and left fingerprint bruises.
How old were you guys?
I was probably 12 at the time.
Oh, jeepers.
Yeah. So, yeah, fun times. I love car stories.
They're fun.
I wouldn't have known that was where this was going tonight, but oh well.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Just never know.
Now Stacy's sending me pictures of her Corvette, her mom's Corvette.
Little red Corvette.
That's a good song.
Baby, I'm not too fast.
No, Mar, the semi did not stop. He kept trucking.
What?
Yes. Did not stop. We had several passersby that stopped for us and gave police reports, but
okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, never got anything from that. Nope. So, yeah, fun times. But my dad wasn't worried at all. We got to the ambulance took us to a hotel there in Darlington, and they decided we'd just rent a car the next day. They would come out and take him to get a car rental the next day, and we would come home. And my dad never got upset. Never
Wow.
got mad or anything. And I asked him that night at the hotel, I was like, "What? How are you so calm?" And he's like, it's what you got insurance for. It's okay. We're all okay, and that's all that mattered." I was like, wow. So,
Can we just all be like your dad? Because that would be great. I would have been
yeah.
flipping out.
He was like, it's all right. We're okay. That's all that matters. Yeah. No, no, Stacy. Yeah, the ambulance took us to a hotel. We were fine. They checked us out, of course, but we were fine. We had fire ant bites because of there were fire ants all over the ground, but we were fine. So
How
yeah,
did you guys like not like pass out from the?
I don't know. We landed on the top, and we had to actually crawl out my door in the back seat because the front doors wouldn't open.
Oh my!
Um, so we all crawled out through there, and then we went the next day to the tow yard where they had taken it, or they took the Suburban. There was nothing left of the camper. Well, there was some left of the camper, but the front of the Suburban, right where the windshield is, had buckled down about like that. But
Mm-hmm.
the main frame of it had stayed intact the entire time. It never buckled throughout the rest of the area.
Wow.
Um,
That's
the
pretty.
uh, the other funny part of that was my mom had Corningware dishes in the camper when we went and looked at it. They opened it up, and all of the Corningware dishes were fine except for one bowl.
What? Oh
Yeah,
wow. Well,
pretty much everything else was a total disaster, but she got all of the dishes out. So,
those can be pretty expensive, so that's probably a good thing.
yeah. Mm.
Wow.
But,
Those are collector's items. Exactly. Exactly.
mm-hmm.
It's not-
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Um, I'll tell another fun story. I'm in a storytelling mood. I'm sorry. Since it's just me and Tina, until some other people pop in, I'm telling stories. That's what you get.
And then when are we gonna make waffles?
After a while, we're going to eat this.
Okay, that's good too.
Um,
Late family story, and in the morning, making waffles.
so the day I got my driver's license, I took a girl out. We were going to dinner and a movie. Yeah. I just got the license that afternoon. We go to town to go to the restaurant. On our way to the restaurant, I rear end a car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you
Wrecked
ever
on the
see her
date.
again?
Yeah. Oh
Well,
yeah.
that's good.
We hung out some more after that, I'll say.
Okay.
But yes, it was and I hit a this older gentleman was turning into an apartment complex, and he just stopped. I mean, dead stopped in the middle of the road, and he was driving like a 1970 Buick that was solid steel, and I was driving like an 86 Oldsmobile 88. And yeah, it just bent up the whole fender front right of that Oldsmobile, but his Buick, it looked like it had a scratch. So
Wow.
yeah, it was a way to make a first impression. So
Well, if she stuck around for a while, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Maybe she thought you were adventurous.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what goes on inside girls' heads.
We we went out a few times, but it never really progressed anywhere. Anyway.
Okay.
But, yeah. So I still can't believe you didn't start driving until 2017. That's still. I mean, I understand when you're living in an actual city that you may not need to drive there. But
Well, I'll tell you, I've had my permit, my Massachusetts permit, 6 times.
6 times?
Yes.
Because it kept expiring?
Yes. Yeah. And then I really didn't have anybody to teach me how to drive. You're muted. No.
No, I'm not muted.
Okay.
I'm just
You're
shaking
not
my
muted. You're
head no
shaking your
that
head.
you.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I really didn't have anybody to teach me how to drive, nor did I really have the money to buy a vehicle. Because even when I did work, I was irresponsible and I lived paycheck to paycheck. So, as soon as I got my paycheck list, like bills, and then which I really didn't have any, and then let's go buy this. So I never had a license. Plus, I worked in Boston. I took the train in Boston the train, and never really needed one.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah.
Yeah, Dreamer Deborah, welcome in. Good to see you. I haven't heard an update from Mama Mouse, but yeah, keep them in their prayers. I know they're dealing with some family health issues too of a family member, so yeah, just keep them in your prayers. So, but welcome in, Deborah. Good to see you. I where I grew up, it was we had a crossroads and there was a stop sign in there, and that was about it. So if you wanted to go anywhere, we drove a lot. But
Any car stories that I have always involve the other person driving. So, the group of friends. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say the group of friends that I used to have. My friend Shara, she was my best friend, and she's since passed away. But she used to drive a minivan, and we used to just drive around and do wacko things. And these are the type of friends that used to smoke things that they probably shouldn't have, and I was the only one amongst them that didn't do any of that stuff. I didn't drink, I didn't do anything. I was the good little Christian girl, as they called me. But one night we drove around in Massachusetts, those roundabouts, we call them rotaries.
Mm-hmm.
We dropped a couple of our friends off in the middle of the rotary, and they put on bikinis over their clothing. These are boys, and danced in the middle of the rotary. And other times we would steal orange cones. We would open up the side door. We would. I never did this. I was an innocent bystander, but
Sure.
guilty
Yeah.
by association.
How
We
many
would
orange
pick up
cones
the
you got in the
cone.
basement?
I think we I don't have any now. We might have collected in one night maybe about 6. It was a good haul. So yeah, it was interesting hanging out. Yeah,
Stacy says in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, they're called circles.
yeah.
I had a friend that was basically like my sister growing up, and she drove a Toyota minivan, one of those that was really kind of that boxy shape,
Mhm.
and we, we had to keep a fire extinguisher in there because every once in a while that it would get kind of hot.
Pete's texting me, and I'm not going to tell you what he's texting me.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that there.
Yahoo. Yeah.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo. Um, yeah, she must have.
Don't ask, Mike. I
had a buddy that drove a Crown Vic, a Ford Crown Vic, and he always liked to late at night drive with the headlights off because he thought it was really cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I never really understood that one, but there it was. So,
That's nuts. Mar, that's exactly what I told him. To come on stream and say that. You're welcome.
mm-hmm. Katie says my mom had that Toyota van in silver. Yeah, hers was silver. Yep. Hers was silver, just like that. We trucked all over the round in that thing. I was in the marching band, Tina.
Oh, what instrument? Wait, is that
Yes. Played several different versions of saxophone.
nice.
And we the group of us, it was a small school. The group of us that were in the marching band pretty much hung out all year round. There was about 5 or 6 of us, and we were constantly every weekend at each other's house or somewhere, and going to the movies and piling into vehicles. So, that was growing up. Crazy kids.
I don't have any fun marching band stories because I didn't play instruments. But I was.
I have some fun marching band stories, but I'm not ready to share those on here tonight.
Oh, when you're ready, we'll be right here waiting.
I'm not sure those are those. Yeah.
Any other kind of stories you want to tell us, Chris?
No, I think I'm good on stories for right now.
Any fun girls and cos stories anymore? The what else could we come up with?
Oh god, I just thought of another story, but I can't tell that one either.
Yeah, mine.
So. Mm-hmm. Stacy said she had a friend that told one of his friends when he was learning to drive that stop sign with the white around the edge of it was optional. Yeah.
Hey Ed, Mindy.
Hey Ed, Mindy. They are they're busy with packing.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I'm so excited. They're gonna be 8.5 hours away from me.
You know, that's what I was thinking the other day, Tina. I was like, you know what? Because I've got family in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
That might make for a afternoon meetup one day. If I can ever get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my nephew and his family still live up there. So, yeah.
That's 3 hours from me, says Stacy. Am I 3 hours from you, Stacy? Because I'm 4 hours away from New York City. Aren't you
You're
guys?
4 hours from New York City?
I am. It takes the same amount of time for me to get to Boston as New York City from here.
What is that like, Tina?
What's what like?
Living that close to New York City. I mean, you could just go whenever. I mean,
Yeah,
see,
I
I've
would.
never been to the Big Apple.
I don't know. So it's funny because I grew up in Boston, and I'm used to the big city, and I grew up in a city
Right.
outside of it, right? Um,
Boston. Yeah, I mean, it's
but
just.
I'll tell you, New York City has a different feel than Boston does. Boston is like, I don't know how to explain it. New York City for me is like, I don't know. And I get really excited over movies like Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, or
Hmm.
Ghostbusters that are based in New York City, and um, You've Got Mail. It gives you like this certain feeling, and I love it. And so when we first moved out here, and I saw that New York sign, I was like, I got tingly, and I was like, this is so excited. I'm gonna be in New York, even though I miss my family. But edgier, yeah, it's edgier. But now I'm kind of over it, and and I want to move to Florida, so we're good.
Stacy says she's roughly an hour from New York City.
Oh, okay.
That would just be wild to me. So, like,
Yeah.
for me, the closest, what you'd say, major cities
Mhm.
would be Charlotte or Atlanta.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's,
Yeah. If I lived an hour away from New York City, I would go more often, but it's just not worth it to drive all the way down.
yeah.
4 hours is a long time. Believe it or not, you sit in a car for that long. And, oh, I'm saying that's a long time. We're driving to Disney in 2 months. Forget it. Get over it.
Mar says New York is awesome to visit, but we won't live there. The pace is too fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's the same with Boston too. It's like there are certain spots in Boston that are just absolutely chill, like the
Mm-hmm.
Commons or the little greenways in Cambridge that overlook. You got
Yeah.
that big Sitco sign in Fenway Park and the Charles
Mm-hmm.
River, and it's absolutely amazing. But a lot of it is just like, whew, it's
The,
advanced.
the, I would like to go to New York at some point. I recently, Tina knows this, about a month ago, I interviewed for a job that I didn't know at the time, but during the interview process, I found out would require me to move. And one of the options, there were two options. One of them was New Jersey. And all I could think is, I'm not really a New Jersey kind of guy. I don't know that I would fit in there.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
So,
It takes a certain amount of grit, city grit, I think, in order to withstand the city.
mhm,
Jason hated living in the city. The traffic was horrendous. When we moved out here, it was like he's a half hour away from work, and he loves it. But they're starting to do some construction stuff, which is making his commute a little bit longer.
yeah.
And now he's getting irritated. He's like, I might as well live back in the city. Like, well, you could just move somewhere south.
Yeah. Come on down. Welcome in, Past Road Repair. Good to see you.
Hey guys.
Ed says, I got no city grit.
Yeah.
I don't. The other option, other than New Jersey, was Texas. And I was like, Texas is more up my, yeah,
Mhm.
I could do that. But,
Mhm.
yeah, not really New Jersey.
So curious, if you guys could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to live?
Ooh. See, that's a good question because living and visiting, two very different things.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Chris, what about you?
That's a, mm, that's really tough, Tina, because I love my mountains. Um, but I'm thinking it would probably be somewhere close to the coast. Um, and Katie, you're very close to where I was thinking. Yeah, Charleston is an amazing area, and you can get just outside of Charleston and have some nice, quiet beach life. Yeah, yeah.
I would what? Peter McDevitt.
There's just two of us here, Pete. I mean, I have
Um
plenty of spots available.
uh yeah. So Florida would be one of my destinations, but if I wasn't afraid to fly and I could go live anywhere in the world, it would probably be Scotland.
See, now, if you're asking where I want to visit, yes, Scotland, Ireland, London. Yeah, that's where that's top of my would want to go to list. Um, I would love to live close to Disney,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I like a little room and I like a little kind of quiet. So yeah, if I could get somewhere on the coast within a reasonable driving distance, yes.
hmm
Um,
I love Mike's answer, pass all the pair. Val would choose Paris. That makes me choose Paris. I just want to be where she is. That
oh,
I think I'm gonna melt. That's really cute.
that's sweet.
Uh,
Angela says Scotland, Ireland, and Germany.
mm,
Brian says I want to visit Nashville. I would like to. You know what? As close as I am, I've never made it to Nashville.
wow.
But I love Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Would go there. Used to go there all the time.
Nice.
Um, yeah.
I'll
So,
be right back. I have a
all right. Okay. Yeah. If we're talking, Elena says yes. Hawaii can't move. You got a lot of people that like to move there with you, though, Elena. So there you go. AAA says that's tough for me. Italy, Germany, or Ireland, maybe Greece. Yeah, those are good ones. Um, I would like to do a road trip and um, kind of drive through Italy and France and Spain and over up through England. I think that would be really cool to do a driving trip through Europe. Um, just kind of at your leisure type thing. There are some amazing scenic views all throughout there. Angela says she's been to Greece. That's cool. Um, Angela says, Elena says people can visit. We have lots of mountains. Yes, you do. Tall ones. Um, Nashville is way up on my list. Supposed to be some awesome breweries. Yes. Yeah. And a lot of good music performances there too. Um, be safe, Ed. Y'all have a good week. Safe travels next week. We'll be thinking about you. Um, good luck with everything. Um, I was saying, Tina, that I would like my kind of dream trip would be sort of a drive through Europe. So, like from Italy up through Spain and France and
Oh my
England.
gosh. Have you ever seen Under the Tuscan Sun with
No.
Diane
Diane Keaton.
No. Oh, that is her
Oh, yeah, I
name.
know who you're talking about, but
She was in a Perfect Storm. She was in the movie
mm,
Jack with Robin Williams. Um, I love her. That movie gives me major Italy
mm,
vibes. Like feels. My family is from a lot. My grandmother, my
Diane
grandmother,
Lane.
adopted, but Diane Lane, that's the one. my mom was adopted, but my grandmother is and her whole family is from Italy. And the stories that she says, if you don't know some of the stories, you can watch my vlog in July. It's just I would love that. I would love to just travel through there.
Debbie says she lives about 3 or 4 hours from Disney, and if she wasn't afraid to drive on the highways, I'd be there. Yeah, that Interstate 4 can be not fun. Hey Jeff C, joining late. We were on the board all day, but I think he means boat, not bore.
Yeah.
All day yeah.
Although it would be a heck of a lot more interesting if they were on a board.
If it was on a board, yeah, that would be.
Just saying, I want to see videos or pictures or something of that one.
And Jeff, I meant to. I'm sorry, with coming on late tonight and everything going on. Jeff sent me a link to a video that his daughter had done. They're doing a charity fundraiser. Mm-hmm. I am going to post that after the stream tonight. I'll post links for that on my social media, Instagram, and everywhere. Everybody go check that out. They're doing I think it's a fishing tournament to raise money. So yeah, it's a cool video. Check that out.
I didn't mean to laugh in the middle of that. Pete's sending me text messages.
Of course he is. I haven't got a thing. So.
Oh.
Cystic fibrosis, yes.
How do you get messages from Jeff C? Does he have social media?
No, he had sent me an email with the information.
Okay. I never know who's got social
media. But I will be posting that later tonight. Sorry I hadn't done it earlier, Jeff. Like I said, with Dad being in the hospital, it's been a crazy week. So, but yeah. Oh, Marguerite says she's 2.5 hours from Disney. That's cool.
Yeah, I think she's up there, Jacksonville.
That's cool. I would. Here we go. So,
can you share it? Can you share it?
Yeah.
Hey, Elena. Not sure if you.
So.
Trying to hurry.
Oh, she lives in Coral Springs in Broward County. Cool.
Nice.
Everybody, yeah. Hey, Pete.
Where are you, Pete? Why aren't you in here?
He's hiding in the chat somewhere. Her job interview for New Jersey was one place you could go to. I'll message you, Stacy. I'm not sure I could say where without revealing. Yeah, so I'll message you later. Yeah. Just in case you're hiding, Pete.
Oh, he's listening, all right. We'll just say that.
So, yeah, Pete's in ninja mode. Well, look, it's Walt. Welcome in, Walt.
Hey, Walt.
Hey, Walt, congratulations on the channel success. I don't think I've had a chance to congratulate you yet. So, sorry to be late, but congratulations. Doing great work.
Yay.
So, yeah, we were, I had my niece and my sister-in-law, back in 2019, took a trip to Ireland, and it was sort of a tour trip. So they went on a bus and they had set reservations at all the different hotels and everything for them. And those pictures just made me want to go so bad.
Where was it?
Ireland.
That's what I thought you said. Okay. I was French and I got blurred.
Yep. So.
Yeah. Ireland is absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Scotland is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd love to live right on the ocean with my house just overlooking a cliff and watching the sunrise. Or the sunset, depending on what side I'm on.
Or what time of day it is.
Yeah. That too.
Yep, the 50th is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I logged on to the Disney website earlier, and I was like, "Wow, it's really almost here."
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Tim's peacing out.
Night, Tim. Have a good one. So, yep.
I don't know how I feel about this.
What is it?
That
weird chocolate you're eating?
Yeah, but look what it says. Gourmet Halloween bar.
What?
Gourmet Halloween bar.
Bar.
Dark.
Thought you said Bach.
Oh, that's why I'm not liking too much dark chocolate. Dark confectionery coating with pretzels, candy. The pretzels really kind of make it though. It's really good. Coating with pretzels, candy corn, and pumpkin cream candies. And it's good, but it's got a little bit of like a white chocolate flavor, and I don't like white chocolate. I think that's what's throwing me off.
Okay.
But for the most part, it's not bad. And I got it at Walmart if anybody wants to know.
Hey, Mary. Welcome in, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Oh, that's some good news. Walt heard that the pianist is coming back to Casey's Corner.
Cool.
That's cool.
I'm waiting to hear when they're going to bring back the Grand Floridian Orchestra.
Oh, honey, please.
I never used to like jazz music until Josh from Resort TV 1 would do the Grand Floridian streams.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd sit and listen, and I just fell in love with it.
Fish should fly. Yeah. I tell you, the other day when that merchandise first hit the shelves, it looked like Black Friday at Walmart. It was nuts. All those people in there grabbing merch. And it seems like every couple of days there's new stuff popping in too, which is cool. So let's see. Stacy says her cousin went to Scotland on his dream golfing trip. When he arrived in Scotland, he discovered the airlines had left his clubs in New York. I guess he had to rent some clubs then, or he didn't have much of a golfing trip. Yeah, Walt says he was there the first day of the merchandise. It was a battle getting at it. Yeah, it looked like it. That's all VP and them were kind of live streaming that morning, and it was wild. So, that's crazy. So,
oh boy, here we go.
Thank you, Stacy. Yeah.
Oh, you know it's going to be a fun evening when
Not,
that happens.
not even 400 subscribers, and I've arrived. Well, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, I haven't even
Oh.
had that yet. That's impressive.
Yep. So there we go. At least we got that out of the way. Walt and Melissa maybe calling you to help Val out of Disney jail. That's funny. So, yep. Yep. Dream trip, Tina. Since we're talking about trips, I know you said Ireland, Scotland.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Dream trip.
Yeah.
I guess it's literally Disney. Peekaboo. I should probably type it in the chat to get rid of it. My chat is really behind.
That's okay.
Hold on.
Peekaboo. Welcome in, Tina. T. Marie's Place. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hey, T. Marie's Place. Welcome. Good to see you.
Your name's
Love that
Tina, and you have
logo.
a channel.
My name's Tina, and I have a channel. It's my new thing now. Just, I don't know why. It just came to me last night, and I was like, you know what? I like it. I'm gonna roll with it.
Did they decide to open All Star Sports? No, mine are at music. I think sports is supposed to open, but I think it's not opening until next year, spring, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that. I'm sure someone else in chat might know, but it seems like I heard that sports was opening maybe spring of next year.
How many resorts are left to open?
New. I just know I got reservations at one of them, so that's I'm happy because I went in to look. I keep checking every once in a while just to see if anything else pops up within my range. And a couple of nights ago, I pulled up the website, and there was a new availability. And I think it was over at the Riviera, and it was about $1,600 a night.
What? That's a whole lot of nope from me.
Yeah, I was good. And then I looked for some different days, like for half of the week that I would be there, and the Grand Floridian was available, and I think it was like $1,400 a night. So I was like, yeah, I'm still good. I'm still good over at the All Star.
Yeah, you would have to pay me to switch over from where I am right now.
Yeah.
And it's off property. And I don't care. And I used to be very dead set against staying off property. And now I'm like, excuse me, a full kitchen, or kitchenette, I should say. And how many rooms does our hotel have? It's a suite. So I don't
movies.
know.
Walt says, all right, All Star Movies next weekend for the 50th. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Angela says sports got delayed, so now 2022. That's what I thought I saw. It'd be next year. Reamer Deborah said that she had stayed at All Star Movies. Keep checking too. Yeah. When I would take the kids and the whole family would go, we stayed a lot at sports. All Star Sports. I liked All Star Sports because it was the first one for the buses to stop at.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids loved the swimming pools. They had fun. So,
Cool.
but we always enjoyed it. Um, it worked for us because we were basically just there for to sleep and get up the next morning and head back out. So, um, I will say though, after having stayed earlier this year at Pop Century, I think that might be my new favorite. I really
We
liked Pop.
we didn't stay there, but our last trip, we walked around the grounds one night because we were gonna go and say goodbye to Resort TV one because it was our last night there.
Mm-hmm.
And Jenna and Dill with Corey and Stephanie and the grounds. Like I just remember just it was just stunning. Like the different decades, and then we
Yeah.
ended up eating pizza um in the food court
Mm-hmm.
at like 10 o'clock at night before we um went to bed. It was 10:30. Might have been 10:30. But oh my gosh, was it so much? Was that the night that we were leaving? No, it was the Friday night. We left on Saturday, right? Anyways, it was really nice. I haven't been inside the room, so I can't attest to those. But
Um, yeah, Debbie stayed at sports. Um, I like I liked Pop a lot. I think one of the big reasons I liked Pop was because of the Skyliner.
mm,
Um, I really like the Skyliner. I know for you, Tina, it may not be an option,
I like to look
um,
at it.
but for me, it worked perfectly. I mean, that thing doesn't stop; it keeps moving. It's not like having to go out and sit in the sun for 20 minutes waiting on a bus. Um, so yeah, that was a big plus for me. I loved it. Um, I would keep hoping something would open up there, but
Yeah.
no dice so far. So,
Where are you staying right now?
All Star Music,
Music. Okay.
never stayed there. Um, yeah,
I'll tell
Katie
you.
Max is there in
Yeah,
late October for the Skyliner. Yep.
yeah, we stayed at Caribbean Beach in 2019, right before the Skyliner opened, and
Mm-hmm.
our room was literally right underneath the cable line, and so we would hear the Skyliner go right over. And it was really cool, but it was like there's a certain amount of anxiety you get with like, holy cow, what if that thing breaks and drops right off your hotel room? But it was still really cool. I love Caribbean Beach. Love. We stayed at Port Orleans Riverside in 2008, and I thought
Mm-hmm.
that was gorgeous. And it was like both of those hotels just absolutely stunning. So we got Caribbean Beach again for next year, but I think I might want to switch it to Port Orleans because I wanna go
Yeah,
back. Even though I loved Caribbean Beach, um, we'll see.
I hadn't even thought about planning trips next year yet. I'm
Well,
so
it was the
focused
trip
on this one.
we had this trip planned in 2020, and I just kept
Uh,
pushing it out. And then I pushed it so far out to 2020, and we booked a brand new trip with just tickets for November for this year, and
mm-hmm.
then stayed at the property. So that's why we decided to do that.
Katie says they stayed at Riverside for years. Love that resort.
Hmm.
That was one that I initially looked at, but when and I almost pulled the trigger to stay there this time, but um, I just once the All Star Music for the price came up, yeah, the choice was pretty much made with that dollar figure difference.
Yeah.
So, um, anywho, yeah,
Or did I say Riverside? I meant French Quarter. But I
French
want to
Quarter.
try. Yeah, but I want to try Riverside next year. So that's what I meant.
I want to go see Yeehaw Bob.
We're gonna do that this time. You know that,
I
right?
I would really like to.
Carlos said he will go and sit for hours and wait.
Yeah.
Go scout out a table for us and wait. Although it won't be ours because he's got showtime, so he can't sit there forever. But
Yeah.
we'll get to see him. I'm really excited for that.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Stacy says she can't wait for Corey's stream on October 14th. Yeah.
That's going to be so much fun.
And I will, Doreen says she loves French Quarter.
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
Corey's stream from Space 220 the other night was really cool.
I really enjoyed that. He, his, out of all the ones I've seen, his was probably the most descriptive. He said you really, you feel like the vibrations at first when you're in the elevator.
Yeah.
But he said it goes, I don't even think the elevator goes up or down. I think it just stays on the same floor. It just gives you that appeal. So that made me feel a little bit better, but.
And I was watching, because I was interested in that, I was watching kind of focused on, he had the camera part of the time focused over on Sam and Donna. And so I was kind of watching Donna to see if it looked like there was play or any kind of motion in that.
Yeah.
And you couldn't tell much at all.
Right. So yeah, it didn't look
like it looked really cool. And then the restaurant itself looked amazing. I'm still not too sure about the menu, but he seemed to love the salmon. So.
You know what I thought was weird? Donna posted photos of her food before she, dove in and ate it. It didn't look. I called this when they first showed the pictures of what the menu was going to look like. They really didn't look anything like what the promo photos were. Hello. Oh my gosh. Can't with you. I can't.
So I was cleaning up the office. So
good to know.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, trying to get that stuff done.
Cool.
Don't make me break out Mr. Pickle Puppet.
Last I turned you off, Chris was talking about mountains.
Yeah. And now we're talking about resorts and Space 220.
Tina's got her hand up her pickle. There you go. Private Pickle doesn't have his tongue out licking the microphone. I'm sorry.
Well, this took a turn. Hey, Yachty, welcome in.
The steak looks really good at 220.
Yeah. Yep. It's only $11 for a Mick Ultra. So I'm sure Space 220 is a great deal. Yeah.
Oh, it's expensive. There's no doubt. It's fully expensive.
Yeah.
It's extreme expensive.
But it looked really cool. I mean, as far as the windows and everything that they had.
Atmosphere, definitely. It's an A+.
The menu read really interesting. When they got the food, it looked better than what I was expecting. Steve ordered his steak wrong, but that was okay.
How do you order it?
He ordered it well or medium well, prime rib.
Oh.
So, yeah, a little overdone for me, but that's just me.
One of the YouTube streamers, I guess, apparently got sick.
I heard about that. Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I think it was more him. I think it was more him than it was the place because I haven't heard of anybody else there getting sick. So I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't either.
So
no.
Some comments you wanted to.
Yeah.
No, the picture was before she, and then I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. The food looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Her pictures, because Donna takes, I love Donna's pictures. I love looking at them. What I was trying to say was they didn't look like the original promos. Like, they didn't make them spacey looking like they showed off in the promos. Is what I meant. That's all.
Yeah.
I hope that came off.
And I'm not sure what was up with that Pop Rocks drink. That looked a little interesting.
It's interesting.
So, Tina says she wants her steak still mooing.
Yes.
Marguerite says she likes hers well done, but not burnt.
No. How do you chew it? Like,
yeah.
Has to be medium rare. I slightly overcooked mine. It was medium rare, medium well. So I guess it was medium because it wasn't medium well. And I was like, oh, this is ridiculous. This is not how I like it. And it was hard to eat.
Yeah.
So you like your meat raw?
Not all that raw. I like a little bit of cook to it. Little color.
Yeah. I can't eat it that way. I'm medium well myself.
Pete, is there a? We started out the stream. I started out the stream with this question. Yes, other than Liberty Tree, is there a restaurant that you recommend in Magic Kingdom?
Hold on, I'm thinking. A restaurant?
Yeah.
I mean, I do like. I like the what is it? The cafe there, right behind Edie's ice cream shop.
The Plaza.
The Plaza restaurant. I like that. I've had good experience there. I've had all you can eat milkshakes and all you can drink milkshakes and good burgers, there, and everything I've had has been decent there.
Yeah.
We're eating there while we're there.
I was the Plaza, Yachty. I was looking today and thinking about booking. There's one day I'm at Magic Kingdom. I don't have anything booked, and I was trying to think of something other than Liberty Tree, and
we're doing Liberty Tree and the Plaza. Of course, you're welcome. If you're there when we're there, you're welcome to join us at the time we're doing it.
The only other one that I've eaten at other than Liberty Tree is that Tony's Town Square. And
I've never eaten there, and everybody's had bad reviews on it.
Yeah.
It was
and I've been there, and I don't remember it. It wasn't memorable.
We ate there a few years back, and it was good. We really enjoyed it. But I've heard several reviews since then. Not so great, but
and I'm not high on whatever the one with Pooh and Tigger and all them.
Yeah, the Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace. We were going to eat there, and then we changed it. My daughter's insisting that she wants to go to the Beauty and the Beast thing, so I told her we could do that for a lunch.
Yeah.
Ooh, Angela says that they have Crystal Palace and Steakhouse 71.
Steakhouse 71 sounds good.
Yeah. I saw they had put up a sign. They still kind of have it blocked off, but they put up the sign for Steakhouse 71. Crystal Palace has a new buffet. Looks really good. Interesting. I'll have to look that up.
Where's Katrina at today?
She was here earlier.
She's still fired up at me about having hookers on my stream. He's a quarterback for a team. What am I going to do? I got to yell.
You got to talk about him.
I got to say his name.
Skipper Canteen I did look at. I'm a bit of a super taster like someone else, and I wasn't too sure about that menu. Some people call it super taster. I call it kind of a picky eater. But
there you go. Yachty's laughing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Yachty. It's the quarterback for Tennessee, and I yelled, "Wow, that hooker's incredible!" And Katrina talking football.
And yeah, we had the kids' first trip. We went to the Crystal Palace for the Winnie the Pooh character breakfast. And it was good. I mean, it was breakfast. It was good. I didn't know the Plaza had breakfast. That might be an interesting one.
Dreamer Deborah brought up Skipper Cantina. I've had Skipper Cantina twice, and both times I've been with other people. I went once with Dev when we first started hanging out, and then I had dinner. I had lunch with Dev there, and I had dinner with the WDW couple there. And both times, I was not happy. I didn't think it was all that great.
Really?
I really didn't. It just didn't do anything for me. So that's why I never throw that out. Some people like it. I mean, like Katie Mack says it's good. I mean,
Katie Mack goes.
It's just one of those things where it's it's kind of like if it hits your palate,
Right.
I'm sure it wasn't like the food wasn't taste. I mean, it had good taste to it. It just didn't hit me, for me. So
yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, I saw several of the pictures of the food, and it looked good, but it just didn't look like something that I would kind of go for.
Right.
So I was kind of leaning towards the Plaza.
I like the Plaza.
I'd looked at the Diamond Horseshoe too.
I mean, you're getting the same food as you're going to get at Tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
that's what I was thinking.
If you're going to have the same food 2 days, if I could have pulled that off, where I could have convinced the family to do Thanksgiving 2 days in a row, I'd have done it, but they weren't going to buy that.
Now, if Columbia have a house, I don't think they're open, right?
No.
If they were open, that was on my list of restaurants I wanted to try.
Because of the whole Tea Party thing, the Hava.
The Hava. Yeah, that I love Liberty Square. So
I would like to try Pecos Bills because everybody talks about Pecos Bills.
Oh, is that like where the place that you get the pickles and the tacos?
Yes.
Yeah, that was okay. I mean, for quick, but I don't look at that as sit down
for quick service. Yeah,
I look at it as quick service.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I had thought I had heard something too, Angela. I'm not sure if Columbia is open or not.
No, I'm curious.
So, I was usually when we go to Magic Kingdom, I do quick service either over at Tomorrowland, that one with Sunny Eclipse, whatever the name.
Oh, it is.
Columbia is open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russ says Harbor House is open. Yeah, Pecos Bill for late lunch today, but the pickles aren't available, Tina.
Well, there you have it.
What? Pickles aren't available?
Pickles aren't available. Yep. Hey,
then
buddy.
I should bring my own. Hey.
Hi. What's up?
It's a very subdued entrance there, Steve.
Late night thoughts with dad builds. Better late than never. What's up?
That was just a thumbnail I had done, and so it just got thrown into the mix.
It's what got used.
Yep. So
I was kid you not, I just got home, was getting there, getting ready to cook something for dinner because I haven't eaten yet. And then I went, oh, it's Saturday night.
Oh. Well, I hate to pull you away from dinner, bud. You can go fix your dinner.
It's 11:48.
I've got Cheetos.
Well, the only thing I got here, which is not healthy and I shouldn't eat, is I do have some leftover Werther's original popcorn from the parks because nobody wanted it. It's just sitting here.
How was the concert tonight?
Good as always. They're doing their final set is which I really love the song tonight by FUN Fun.
Oh yeah. And
Omar does an amazing job with it. But last night and tonight they've replaced that with his rendition of Into the Unknown from Frozen 2, and it's incredible. It was a great concert. We had a lot of people there. So it's like the same group of people keeps coming out constantly, and it's awesome. So enjoy it.
It was Epic Live, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. It is Epic Live.
Cool.
Nice.
Hi, everybody. Anyways, what's going on in your lives today?
Not much. Just the same old, same old.
Yeah.
Driving back and forth to the hospital every day.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
All right.
This looks like a tornado came through here, so I've got stuff everywhere. I don't know. I just got to get the stuff. There's not enough time in the day when you go to Disney every day. It's just not. Can't get anything else done. I have park passes for the next 11 days.
Jesus.
I got concerts. I've got the last showing of Epcot Forever and the last showing of Happily Ever After and a preview show, which apparently we're allowed to go watch and film, of Harmonious before it comes out on the 1st. And that's next Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember. And then, of course, the 50th, and then Saturday and Sunday for the 50th as well. And then my show on Monday again, which I don't even have any idea where it's at. And then Tuesday. And then I'm off on that Wednesday. So
Steve's trying to cram it all in before he has to start working for.
I start work on Monday. It's going to be a good experience. We're going to see if we can do it or not. Realistically,
yes. Pass holder pair. We do feel bad for Steve. Poor Steve.
Right?
Sorry. Yeah, it's Disney problems. I'm sorry. Florida problems. Yeah, I mean, I think I've told you, Chris, maybe Pete, all the stuff that I'm trying to get accomplished for my film schedule for vlogging.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been out filming stuff left and right. And so, I'm not house shopping yet because I got to get established at my job first and go from there after that. So.
Cool.
I have a theory, Steve.
Yeah.
Once you get your new house, I anticipate all of the toasters coming in as housewarming gifts.
I have no need for any toasters whatsoever. So, I mean, I've even got a toaster salt and pepper shaker. So.
Oh my God.
Joy and Justin Sanudo got me that. So.
Nice.
Oh.
Thanks, Katie.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy with that video.
It was good. It was very thorough.
Well, if you would have seen what I went through to get it, I can't believe I was backing up as far as I could against people, holding the camera back like as far as I could to see. You could see what actually stuff was. But yeah, I just don't generally do those kind of things. But I love that music that I found. I had to do something. I was like, oh, that'd be great for this, so I did it.
Oh, were we gonna surprise him? I said it on a stream though, so it was kind of out in the open. He would have found out sooner.
Guys, I mean, what would I do with a toaster? I have a Disney toaster that puts Mickey Mouse on the side of the bread, and I've got a 4-slice toaster that works really well.
Oh.
What? The Disney toaster?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got I have a Mickey Mouse toaster, a Mickey Mouse waffle maker, a pancake maker, and a chocolate fountain.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
Well, I'm not going to go to the Crystal Palace for breakfast. I'm just going to come to Steve's house.
Right? A lot cheaper. I'll even put on a Winnie the Pooh costume for you.
Oh, sign me up. I'll be there.
I'll come just for that. Forget breakfast.
I'm going to live stream all of it.
Wow.
He's trying not to laugh.
I'm not even saying a word. I'm not saying a word.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Will you be Piglet?
I'll be all of them. All 4 of them.
That'll be interesting.
I mean, Piglet may not be the right word because that's a small character. But whatever the big one is, yeah, I'll be that one.
Okay.
I didn't like ODA was here tonight. Juan and Marisol. Juan is the only guy I've met that makes me look small, and he's like 7 feet tall. And yeah, I feel inferior against him. I don't like it. So, yeah.
They be asking if you can send her a toaster.
They're in storage, but yeah. That's what I should do. Autographed toasters for Give Kids the World. It would decrease the value of the toaster, but maybe somebody would feel obligated to donate to Give Kids the World for a toaster. There's probably better ways to.
It might be an item they actually get instead of a mythical date.
Wow.
That's enough out of you. Look what I'm dealing with. This is what I've got. I'm grateful for it. Don't get me wrong. Things have not gone according to plan since April. Or since February, really.
Could meet at a library.
There go the visuals. Oh my god.
No, I'm just saying, if it's a public place.
It is a public place.
That's
Yep.
Oh, I'm tired.
Well, now that Steve's here, I guess we'll call it a night.
Bye-bye.
Oh, man. It's been a long day.
Pete, do you care to explain the text messages you were sending me earlier?
Which ones?
Oh, all of them?
Sure, I'll go back. Let me see. Okay. Let me get down here. All right, I'll go back to this. See, I got a picture last night.
Oh my gosh, can't believe he did that.
Hello, Tina. You look nice today. Hello, Tina. That was a great video you did yesterday. Hello, Tina. Thank you for coming on to Dad Builds. Hello, Tina. I hope you have a great week next week. I don't understand what's wrong with these.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I have no idea. I don't see what's wrong with those.
I see how we're playing this game.
Where's Jason? Does he owe us a thank you note from last night? Where is he?
You don't hear him snoring?
The heck?
Yes, Stacy, I have some toys. And
I don't have any
about
toys.
them.
Don't talk toys with Stacy.
That's right.
I decided that I'm not going to eat enough McDonald's to get all those, so I don't even want any of them. So I don't have them all.
So,
You can buy the toy pie. What?
Aren't they like $3 a piece?
uh,
Yes,
50
you're
of them?
snoring.
Yep, it's
I think
$200.
these were like,
Hey!
Oh, wait. Let me do it. Got it. Chris, you made it.
Congratulations, Chris.
Wait a minute. Sorry. Let me give it a BB-8 here. There you go.
I thought BB-8 was calling that out.
Oh, Chris, you're again.
yeah.
Well, I got rid of the whole channel. Why is it? Oh, I'm not a mod. I can't do that. They're blocked on my end. So if somebody can delete that channel.
I'm not online, so I can't do it.
So those are cool. Oh, that's what I thought they were like snow globes.
No. And then it's got a little
That's what I saw.
particular.
Yeah, and it's got there's different ones that have different packs as the background.
Now I want them all.
So that's Tinkerbell.
I'm missing an Animal Kingdom one. That's just
I'll do another one.
oh yeah.
How many of them are there right now?
I don't know. I asked the 3 people at the McDonald's I went to. I was like, do you have all of them? Yes. Can I buy them all? We have these.
What are those?
Well, it was the 5 that I had told them I would buy. She kept holding up those 5. We have these. I was like, can I buy more of the other ones? You'd have to pay for them. I'm like, well, yeah.
Did you get all 50?
No. I just got the 5 because I couldn't make them understand that I wanted more than.
Oh, I'd have drawn them a picture with crayons if I had to get all 50 of those.
There's Edna Mode.
Those are cool. Are they plastic? Like
Yes.
PVC?
Yeah.
Are they
And
plastic
then,
toys?
They are plastic toys, Pete. And then there's Hollywood
Ow.
Studios.
I don't know what Tina's doing behind the screen there.
She's got some too.
I'm getting mine.
And they have a little peg on the bottom of the base for you to put their feet in so they stand up. But
All right. How much are they, Chris? $3 a piece?
no, they're like $1.50, $1.85.
Anybody gets their hands on all 50 of these, I want them. I'll send you the money. So I'm just putting that out there.
5
I'm
of them
searching-
was $8.95 before tax.
Oh,
Okay, so I have Goofy. Goofy.
Oh, and his suit.
Yeah. Ooh.
are these the same poses as the statues?
No,
That looks like Goofy's
No.
pose.
no, because the
No.
Goofy in the statue doesn't have the suit on.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. And the background is Magic Kingdom for that one. I think I have like 14 or 13. And then I guess this is Dante. I had no idea who this was.
Are you not seeing Coco?
She
I've
has
not
not
seen
seen
Coco.
Coco.
Oh my god!
I've never been in the Mexico Pavilion. I haven't seen Coco. I know I'm behind the times. I'm working on it. So, and I love these because they're. Chris,
That's
what did you
cool.
call these?
Lenticular.
Thank you.
Lenticular.
Particular.
Tina, do you have Disney Plus?
I do.
And you have no excuse to go watch Coco.
I know this, Steve. I know. All right.
VP, did you send me?
Timothy Mouse.
There's Simba.
I have Pluto.
I have Pluto. There's.
See, okay, I'm trying to do a series on like all 4 backgrounds. I don't have an Animal Kingdom one yet. Piglet with a Magic Kingdom background.
I know. You're
Donald.
right.
With a Magic Kingdom background.
Which
Again.
There's
one?
a blog on these.
Anybody wants to
Donald.
find all 50 of them for me, I'll pay you.
Oh my gosh.
He no longer has
Daisy.
Donald.
Daisy's down.
She
Oh.
gone.
Meanwhile, you probably see in my pajama bottoms, my
Excuse me,
Ghostbusters.
what?
What?
My pajama bottoms.
What?
My Ghostbusters pants.
Ooh.
When
I
I
have
bent
Kool-Aid,
over.
I have Kool-Aid pants.
What?
Nice. In focus. Okay, then we have these.
Oh, sorry.
They're testing enchantment fireworks right now.
Mm-hmm. And Flounder, and ironically enough, the background for Flounder is Hollywood Studios, and they just got rid of The Voyage of Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least,
Pinocchio!
Mr. Longnose himself.
Mr. Longnose?
Yeah.
Never called him that. I like
Yeah.
Pinocchio.
I'm so sorry, Steve.
So,
I've offended you.
I am offended. I'm offended because I don't have any of those yet.
You just said you didn't want them when we
I
started.
want all 50 of them. If somebody can find all 50, I want all 50. I'm not going to go to eat that much McDonald's. I don't eat there anymore. I need the 50 toys, though.
Jonathan
Who are
has
you
the
and what have
complete
you done,
collection.
Steve?
What, Tina?
I said, who are you and what have you done with Steve?
Trying to live a healthier life, guys.
No McRibs? Oh my god. Crazy pants.
I have all the Burger King and the McDonald's, and the McDonald's had glasses from the 4 parks, one for each park.
Oh, yeah.
And the Burger King had the 8 plastic glasses, and I have both sets of those.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, the McRibs. I had one McRib last year. That's it. Then I met Cody.
They're just so. I'm glad that Cody. Because those things.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'll build a shelf across there and lay all 50 of them up there. Then I'll patch it when I leave.
How much would you pay for the whole set?
How much would I pay?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be $100 for roughly. So I would say probably more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, you got the big feet.
What is that?
Oh, he came. That's
That's
the
a
one that
pillow.
Joyce said, right?
What?
Is that a pillow?
Not that kind of came.
Excuse me? What? Good Lord. Even that wasn't even me. That was Sully that said that. Yeah. So big feet.
Big feet.
It looks
That's
like normal
cool.
size feet to me still. I still don't understand.
I don't know. I like it.
Are they actually called big feet?
Yeah, they're called
Yes.
big feet characters.
Have we gone over this before? Chris looked very irritated when I asked that question.
Now I
You
got
say that
four.
every
I got
time.
4 of them.
Well, clearly I don't pay attention. So,
He'll look good up on the shelf up top there when I get it. After we do, Preston's got to do pictures tomorrow so we can thank Joy.
Okay. Since me and Tina have showed all our toys.
ooh, I got toys.
Ooh, what toys do you have?
No, Chris ready to leave. I have toys everywhere. I got Lego over there. We got pins back here. I got puzzles here. There's Lego there, and there's Lego over there. I got enough toys. Let's just save them for another day.
Pins.
I did get that. Which one did you get? Is it villains?
Yes.
I got villains too.
I have a bag.
I know, Stacy. I'm sorry. What else do I got in here? I don't even know what's in this box on the bed. Oh, yes, I do. Never mind. It's stuff that I'm sending to my niece for her birthday.
Awesome. That's a
How long would McDonald's will have toys? We do not know.
don't know.
Until November 14th, I think.
Stacy would like to trade one of your toys for her toys.
Yes.
Yeah, she has a Woody, and I don't have a Woody yet.
Wow. Didn't realize that.
Hey
was
Pete, she put in one of the mod chats today. I went to McDonald's and I got 2 Woodies. Period.
Who put that? Who put that in the chat?
Stacy did.
Stacy Rogers.
Most people fight to get one.
See, she has 2.
That's scary.
And I have an unopened Pluto, Stacy.
Hey,
So I'll give
Ericly.
you that one if you want to try. Because I need Woody.
And there we have it.
Was that me in front of Tanya and I? I don't know. She was there. Could have been. I was with.
It was Pete's
I was near
birthday.
Tanya.
It was. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Tina, what
No.
you got coming up?
So today we went apple picking, and I vlogged it. So that'll be coming out soon. On Wednesday, 5 o'clock, Wednesday, whateverness, I have a vlog within a live stream, and it's a health update. And I'm really excited for this video because I put it to some really cool music, and I think it's going to be great. It's just a montage of like video clips of me working out and showing my progress.
Awesome.
And we're just going to talk health. And for right now, Monday night with Gonzo on the Adventures of Gonzo for game night, and as far as my brain's going to go right now.
Yep.
Oh, guitar stream. Pop-up guitar stream, learning how to play the guitar. And I'm taking you guys on my journey with me once a week, and it's a pop-up live stream. So if you're not subscribed and you want to be subscribed to see that and learn along with me, that would be great. We've only done 2 episodes so far. Just make sure that you have your notifications bell rung so that you get notified when I do go live.
They are fun. I've perfected Jump by Van Halen on the air guitar, thanks to Tina.
Nice.
Impressive.
Pete, what you got tomorrow?
What is tomorrow?
Sunday.
I'm going to
Sunday.
I'm going to Preston's baseball game in the morning, 10.
Cool.
So that'll be fun. And then yes.
I'm making food and going to bed. Do you need anything before I go to bed?
What are you making?
beef tacos.
Beef tacos.
I don't know.
Ooh, I want some
Ooh,
tacos.
I'll take
Yeah,
some.
I'll take some.
Where were they? Hi.
She's waving. I don't want beef tacos. Sorry. Thank you
I
though.
can make you pizza rolls.
No, I'll
Ooh,
handle
three
myself.
meat,
Those
three
are
meat,
two.
three meat, triple meat, three meat.
Cheese.
Oh, they're still okay.
That'll work too. I'll take some of those as well.
Yeah.
We're all
3
putting all in.
tacos with side of pizza rolls, please, Amber.
There you go. Now, going to Preston's game in the morning, then I'm going to do football tomorrow afternoon. Some good games tomorrow. That 49er game tomorrow night will be good. 49ers in Green Bay tomorrow night. And then the 4 o'clock game will be really good with the Rams and Tampa Bay.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
And then Ravens, of course, are at 1. So whenever I get home from Preston's game, I'll do whatever's left of the Ravens game. I want to go support him first.
Cool.
I'm tired from tonight. It got a little crazy in there tonight.
Pete, do I hear correctly that you have someone special on Off the Wall next week?
I do. Steve will be joining me for Off the Wall, the return.
Is it next week?
I texted you.
No, you
You
didn't.
read my texts? Yes, I did.
I don't know. They're not half of them are coming through. Go ahead. I'll be on next week. Was that like tomorrow?
No, next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Pete, that's a bad day. We'll make it happen, though. Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Okay. If not, I mean, I can flip it with Shep, but I thought you'd want to come back first.
No, I'm coming back first. No, you can't play that game.
I wrote 149 new questions. So,
Man, it's October 3rd then, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
it's only been scheduled for 3 months.
Steve needs a new secretary.
I do. Tina's slacking.
So, yeah,
If I
and
hadn't
actually,
mentioned that tonight, you would have forgotten.
I'll give a shout out to Christy's Corner. Christy was really cool because when they set up the schedule this year, nobody really knew the Rams were going to be as good as they are.
Mhm.
Of course, Steve said it a couple of times about Tampa Bay coming back with everybody and how good they were going to be. And I called Christy up and I was like, "Look, I know we're supposed to go, but could we flip it and do your show when you get back from Disney?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." So we're going to do her show on a Wednesday night, just do an off the wall special event with Christy's Corner, and so that I could do the Rams game tomorrow.
Oh, the Bucks and the Patriots are that night, Pete.
I'm putting this in the safe.
What is it?
Because I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to the bank again. My money.
How much is it?
$760.
All right, put it in there. I'll just transfer money over to your account.
Did you see that? October 3rd is Tom Brady goes back to the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm doing that game
Well, how you doing that when we're doing the thingy with me?
because we go at 6 o'clock. That's the
It's at
fall.
6 o'clock?
It's the fall start time, Steve. If you actually watch any of my shows, you would know.
I watch your shows, but you're on like 900 times a week. I lose track of which one's which.
Hey, Steve, let me help you. This is Pete from the Pete McDevitt Show channel. His link is in the body of the video.
He sent me text messages in the past. I'm not going to deny that. I just don't have anywhere to write stuff down. I mean,
Fall schedule
Steve
doing
calendar.
football is 6 o'clock at night. I've already ticked off Walt. I'll might as well tick you off too.
no, you're not going to take me off.
Okay. I felt bad for Walt and Dan because I was going at the same time, but I didn't mean to. But
Oh, is that what time they go?
yeah, well, they do their show at 6 o'clock, but I can't. Last year, here's the thing, and I'll say this. I don't mind. Dad Bills, are you okay?
Go ahead.
Elaborate
Yep.
for a second out of respect for you.
Go ahead.
Here's the bottom line of this is I do football because I like it and because I need something to do. Steve knows, with all the pain that I'm in, I can't just sit at home. I can only moderate so much before my head starts going nuts. So I needed something to do. And this sporting thing that I found is working. It's drawing good people to our Disney community. Everybody that's doing the commercials is picking them up left and right. Businesses are coming in and things are happening that are good for our Disney community. So that's why I'm doing it. But last year when I did the show, the Sunday night show, I gave up doing football every Sunday night. Well, Sunday night football, because people can't get the NBC stuff or the stuff on the NFL Network around the world, is a huge opportunity for me. It's like doing a college game tonight. Tonight I had 15,000 views on my show.
Nice.
Yeah, that's 15,000 opportunities for me to tell people to go watch Tina or Dad Builds or whatever, or go, over to Central Florida or whatever I can tell. Because I'm the only sporting guy out there that's playing and pushing his Disney community more than anybody else. And I don't care if they come in and they're not a Disney fan and they leave. I don't care if they come in and they're an ignorant wretch and we delete them, because I don't want them over in our Disney community anyway. I want good people, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I switched it this year and I adjusted, and I told everybody for 2 months, hey, we're going to a fall schedule with football this year. We're going to move the Sunday night show to 6:00 for an hour, hour and a half. And that way I can go the 8:20 game and broadcast. And when we did the first 8:20 game last week, when we did the Sunday night game, and it had almost 4,800 views. So it's working, and I want to keep at it. So that's why we did it. Not trying to move to do anything to anybody else or anything, and trying to be respectful of everybody else. I'm just trying to do my stuff and help this community, and that's why. So
did the Gators win tonight, Pete?
They won big.
They did. It was
like 38-14. It was big.
The number was big. They weren't overwhelmingly powerful. Tennessee played them very well through the whole first half. Tennessee should have been winning at halftime. Should have been. And they put, not because Florida played bad, because both of them played exceptional. It was an incredible first half. It was a great game. And then
I don't think Tennessee scored the second half.
No, well, their quarterback got knocked out. He got clocked, and he was done. And their backup couldn't do anything against Florida, and they just ran through it. So, but it was a great game. It was, we had a lot of people there. I think my concurrent watch, it was 267.
Yeah.
So it was a good night. Good night. So all fun, but yeah, that's good. So I'm looking forward to sitting down with Steve, and we got, I don't know. I haven't looked at, I can look real quick. And Tina brought it up with the new schedule. You talk about some all-stars that are coming back to sit in the new hot seat with 140 some new questions all the way through. Steve starts it. Then he's followed in this order: Shep, Myers and the Mouse. Then it's Brandy and Dave. Then it's Dole Whip Dad. Then it's Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, which will be fun. Then it's right for a Thanksgiving treat for everybody. It's going to be Meg that Friday on a special Thanksgiving edition Friday, Black Friday edition of Off the Wall with Meg, which I know will give me a dinner ulcer, because she's going to return the questions 10 times over. And she apparently has told me that she has several surprises that she's coming with. So I don't know what that means. I'm actually nervous about that one.
I hope there's a Botox joke.
I'm sure there will be. She told me she's bringing people, and I'm like, oh my God. So I don't know what she's got up her sleeve, but it'll be great. After Meg, that Sunday, it's Diz Our Dream, then Disney World Freak, Mouse Talk, then the return of Tina and Flipper together. Tina and Flipper together. And then we get back into two great ones, Disney Dan and the return of Soaring Over VP as the VPs come back into the scene. So we got a great run coming up here on the channel with the return segment of the new Off the Wall, which will be good.
Steve, did you read that message from your VP?
Who's my vice president? Oh, Stacy, that VP?
Mm-hmm.
Adventures with VP was in here earlier. Which one? If he knew how to schedule stuff on his smartphone, I don't need any help.
Andy J would have
my phone dies during the day because it goes off so much with everybody's 900 Twitter chats I'm in, all this other stuff. If I add schedules to it, it isn't going to make it 3 hours.
And then Andy J comes back and says, I think he's just a procrastinator.
No, the truth is, look, he is working through his real estate stuff and the job stuff, and he's afraid he might fall in love, and then you got nowhere to go. Where are you going to go live?
I don't think Andy J is an under the bridge kind of gal.
You going to put Andy J in the bathroom? I mean, you got to lock her in the bathroom, Can't do
Soaring over VP.
Yep, soaring over VP. It's an experience.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh man. All right, Steve. Other than joining Pete apparently for a stream that you weren't knowing about, what else do you have coming up?
Everything. But I went and watched Dear Evan Hansen today.
What is it?
Incredible movie. Incredible movie.
Hold on, say that again.
Dear Evan Hansen.
Dear, okay, what is that one?
So it's very touchy. It deals with some difficult situations with depression and suicide. But what happens is the kid himself was depressed, and one of the parts of his therapy was to write letters to himself. And he writes one. His name's Evan Hansen. Dear Evan Hansen. Turns out the day was not a good day. Blah 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 blah. He writes this big letter. Well, another kid who's also going through depression at school, signs his cast, and then finds the letter, and in it he talks about his sister. So he thought he was whatever, without giving anything away. But this is all the previews. The kid winds up committing suicide. And then his parents find the letter that he took on him, and they think he wrote it to Evan Hansen. And he didn't have any friends, so they think this was his only friend, and it's very, very touching and emotional. So it was an incredible movie, and it's a musical. And one of the reasons why I really wanted to watch it was because I saw the main song from it happens. It was on America's Got Talent. Ben Platt stars in it from Pitch Perfect. Plays Benji on Pitch Perfect.
What was the name of it again?
It's called Dear Evan Hansen.
Okay. Thank you. Right there. That was perfect timing, Steve. Thank you.
What am I missing?
Pete's texting me obscenities.
Oh.
Video.
Anyways, so the movie was incredible. So that's what I got. That's what I did.
Good for you. That sounds like, well, you're the movie connoisseur. When there's movies, I always listen to you. So I trust you on that.
We'll go watch Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I want to go see Jung Chong. I want to see that movie, whatever it's called.
Nope.
I never get it
Try
right.
again.
I never get it right. Lee.
Yeah.
Somebody got a text.
What?
Somebody's vibrating.
I was requesting some info. Thank you. I'll get it taken care of.
What other Streamwise do you have going on, Steve, other than the movie you saw today?
What is today?
It's Saturday. Monday, you're at
I started a new job on Monday. Got that too.
We're excited about that.
I am.
Yes.
I am. And I'll be at Epcot on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And I'm working on like 1,400 vlogs. So
Yeah, you got a thing or two you can put out.
yeah, but I'm gonna do them right.
I don't doubt that. That was never a question.
I went back and I watched some of your old vlogs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your very first ones. I don't know.
Did you watch the very first one I used as my trailer with the whiteboard?
I did.
That was the greatest at that time. I thought it was the greatest thing in the world, and it's so bad.
The only thing I kept thinking was, "This is Steve to a T." Like, freaking
I was watching it with I was at Donna's house the day before yesterday. We were sitting there, and I was like, "Have you ever seen this video that I did?" She was talking about her first video. I said, "Pull it up." I thought it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen in my life, and it was terrible. Terrible.
He played it for me the other night, and yeah,
Chris got to see it, but I won't take it down because it reminds me of where I started and where I'm at now. My confidence and all that stuff is a lot different, and obviously technology is better and stuff. So yeah, it was a weird one. But back then, it's been 2 years now that I think since I put that video up. So
2018.
2018.
Today I got recommended your Bibbidi Bob Bibbidi
Yeah.
Boutique.
That thing. People keep watching that. I have no idea why. So
It's weird how things happen like that with YouTube, you know?
Dennis, I wanted to do that. That's something I was looking into. What's that?
It's weird how stuff like that happens with, like you're saying, people going back and watching that video. Because, like, I never thought about that before I became a creator, honestly. And I know you had mentioned it before, Steve, before I became a creator, people go back and watch other stuff. I was sitting here the other day in the office working. It was Monday afternoon. And Preston comes in after school, and I'm not paying attention. I was doing some stuff. He's like, "What's going on with that?" And he points up the screen, and I look up, and the numbers are going on I kid you not, a baseball game from April had 500 views in the last 2 hours. And I'm like, what the heck?
That's crazy.
It got recommended in Indonesia, and people from Indonesia were watching it. Like, I was like, okay. Like, I have no idea. Press is like, how'd you do that? I have no idea.
Don't know.
I have no idea. None. So it's weird.
Sorry, I keep delaying your stream without talking about anything.
Hey, it's all right.
I like movies.
Steve's at Epcot Monday.
Oh yeah, that too.
Pin videos are coming. Music videos are coming.
Maybe if I ever decide to put them out, I'm gonna go watch Shang-Chi again tomorrow. I think though. So
Jung Chong.
Yeah, that one. Or possibly Dear Evan Hansen again. I loved that movie.
I can't wait to see the movie. I'm excited about that movie. I was looking. It's coming on Disney Plus soon.
Which one?
The Shang-Chi or whatever it's called.
I'm talking about Dear Evan Hansen.
Well, the deer in the headlights. I'll go check that out too. But this one, I'm excited about.
Shang-Chi. Yeah, it doesn't not till November 4th.
I don't care. I love Marvel, and I think it's going to be a great movie.
November 12th.
And you said it was good, which makes it even better.
Mm-hmm. Chris,
I've seen it twice now.
Tina just put the link in there. There we go.
No,
Chris, Chris, you could pull that up, couldn't you?
No, he'll get in trouble, and I won't back it up. So.
I'll report you.
Steve says I would get in trouble, and he won't vouch for me. So there we go.
Here's how it would go. The great thing is we'd watch it, we'd laugh. Steve would report it. They'd reach out to him. Then we go, weren't you the guy in there laughing, having a good time with it? Yes, I was. And I'd like to report that I'm not happy that I was doing that either. Oh, God.
So, yeah, after the stream, you'll watch that. You'll get a good laugh.
Yep.
Just be prepared. It's a little long.
It's not that long.
I'm not even going to say it.
It's 5 minutes.
But you kept fast forwarding through it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Because it was bad. Look, I gave a very accurate description of what was expected on my channel that never came to fruition.
Yeah, but truth be told, when everybody's first video is horrible, we all know that.
Oh no, this one was like, I thought this was like state of the art. And it was terrible. I had this brilliant idea in my head of this is gonna be cool. It's just gonna be magic how it just pops up there. You'll see what I mean.
Tina, let me ask you a question. That video that you just put the link up for, where'd it go? Where'd the link go? Is it just moved up quicker? It's just people going up.
Yeah. Was
that the video that put Steve in your 5?
No, actually, I didn't see that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Just curious. Steve, where can I watch that movie? In the movie theater, Debbie.
Yes. What movie theater?
Your one you just talked about.
Oh, Dear Evan. Yeah, it's brand new. It just came out today. Yesterday.
Pete, movies are free on alternate sites. I'm not going to alternate site, Dennis. Last time I did that, Dad Builds showed me a lady licking a microphone. I'm not going to any alternate sites.
And Tina enjoyed it. So good night, everybody. I appreciate you coming out. Hope you had a good day and good Sunday, good weekend. We'll see you next week.